Hello! In this video I'm going to tell you how I work with the moon's phases. So first of all I'm going to start with the new moon. And the new moon is a great time for setting intentions, planting the seeds and making a plan. So I meditate first on where I want to see myself at the end of this moon cycle or the end of the year or in 6 months' time, depending on the moon, and I write down my intentions, what I want to call in, and that can be to do with career, health, love, money, opportunities I want to call in, business-wise or in my personal life. It can be really to do with anything. It can be physical items, it can be a piece of clothing I want or a crystal or something, and I write them all down, and then so on one page I write them all down, and then the opposite page I write down what actions I'm committing to draw these closer to me. So if it's a lofty kind of goal of like, oh, I want to be healthier, so the actions I'm going to commit to are exercise 3 times a week, and then I'll put in like a subcategory like swimming because I love swimming, and walking in nature. I might put organize my shopping list so I have healthy meals in. It might be that I commit to finding 2 or 3 new recipes a week that I want to enjoy that are healthy. So whatever it is, like your intentions on page 1 and the actions you're going to commit to on page 2. So it grounds in the intention and it makes it achievable and gives you steps to follow. And depending on the moon, I might burn the first page if it's a fiery moon. We've just had a new moon in Aries as I'm recording this, so I would burn that first page to kind of release it to the universe, and hold on to the second page so I know which actions I'm going to take to bring these intentions and wishes closer to me, draw them closer. What else I do on new moon is create new altars. So I always have at least one altar on the go, and it helps with my intentions and what I'm calling in. So I'll usually create a new fresh altar for the intentions that I'm calling in. And don't worry, I'm going to do lots of altar videos because I'm obsessed with altar magic and it really works, so I really want to share that with you. I also do bay leaf rituals sometimes, or a candle ritual, and again I'm going to share those with you, but it's essentially using tools to set your intentions. I meditate on my higher self and this vision I have for my future, and maybe even kind of visualize talking to my future self if she's got any pearls of wisdom to give to me, to help me get to where I want to go. It's a great time to launch a new venture. So if you want to start something new or you're working on something, the new moon's a really great time to launch it. So there's a good time to aim for. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I do at new moon. And then at full moon, I love the full moon. It's an abundant time. It's full for gratitude and illumination. So it's really high energy, I feel. And the things I do are write down at least 100 things that I'm grateful for or that I appreciate in my life, because you've got this illumination of everything that's really great in your world, and it's a good time to see it, and it's a great time to really get into the flow of abundance. And the more you appreciate what you've got in your life, the more good things flow to you. So it's a good practice. You could do it daily, but I make sure I do it on full moon, because it's such a great time for that. You can have a sacred bathing ritual, which again I'm going to share more on, and that's essentially creating a really beautiful bath for yourself, setting up the space really beautifully, maybe cleansing the air with a herb bundle or Palo Santo or incense, and adding salts and maybe petals and essential oils to your bath, and really luxuriating in it and allowing the worries and troubles to drain out of the bath at the end before you hop out. But I'm going to go into much more detail because I am a bathing queen. I love bathing, and sacred bathing on a full moon is just, oh, so gorgeous. You can join a moon circle. I hold full moon circles every month, and they are so powerful. We connect with each other, we connect with the energies of the moon, and we perform beautiful rituals, and it's just really a great connection to each other in the circle as well. It's just, oh, I love it. And what else can you do? Manifest your dreams. So whatever you set, planted the seeds for in the new moon will be in fruition of this full moon, or the full moon of the new moon you set the intentions on. So if you set your intentions, for instance, in the new moon in Aries, you can expect them to come into fruition by the full moon in Aries, which is the end of September, so about 6 months apart. Yeah, it's a great time to pull cards. I actually do this at the new moon as well, but the full moon's a great time to pull tarot. Refresh your spreads. Maybe you are asking for guidance on something specific, or you just want a general moon reading for this lunar cycle. It's a good time for journaling and refreshing your altars. If you feel like what you set in the new moon has come true and has come to full bloom, then you might want to reset your altar for something new. You can also release and burn at this time, so you can write down everything that you've been holding on to, or and you can let it go. But I usually do that at the dark moon, which I'm going to talk about now. So the dark moon, or balsamic moon, is where at the end of the cycle, it's where the moon isn't visible at all in the sky. There's no light shining on it from the sun, and it's a great time for rest and release and forgiveness. So I do a big cleansing ritual at this time. I really like focus on what I want to let go, what's no longer serving me. Who do I want to let go or forgive? So it's a great time to forgive anyone that is just still lingering in your energy. And I use a really beautiful ritual to kind of, it's from one of my amazing teachers, and she says to encapsulate them in a golden bubble. So if you're talking about forgiving a person, encapsulate them in a golden bubble. Try and send like the best feeling emotion, so like a loving feeling or whatever you can muster towards this person. It might not instantly be love. You can work towards that. And just when you've sent them all that love, just imagine them floating away. And it's such a great ritual that I'll probably do a guided video on that. I also write down everything that I want to release, and I burn it and release it. So that's a great thing to do at the dark moon. But I'm going to do individual rituals with you, so I hope that's a great overview to get you started. You'll find lots more moon videos on my channel, so I hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoy the videos upcoming. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!